Welcome to Tabletop Baseball, the horse racing series, Apba Saddle Racing. This will be the fourth race we've done on this channel. And it's you, the viewers, that are going to be racing, along with myself. Let's see. So we need to wait for people to show up. It takes a little bit to get going. This is going to be probably 4 of the 10 worst horses from 1983 that we'll be racing. Pete Bo Sox fan is here. I will count you in, don't worry. Hopefully we can get this done in less than 2 hours. That's my goal. Pete Bo Sox fan. Myself. You can't join today, David? Well, I'm sorry. I know I wish I could just do it when it was convenient for everybody, but it just doesn't always work out that way. I apologize. I totally understand. It doesn't always, it's just the way life is, Sometimes you got to do it when you can do it. This is when I can do it. I've been out of town for a couple days, so just got back in town and trying to get this ready to go, rigged up. So I've got 10 horses. Let's see. We've got rankings. The rankings will determine the draft order. Anybody that's unranked will draft after the people that have a ranking. So, hopefully some more people can show up. I would assume Steve Ryan will be here, if at all possible. Sometimes it takes a while for people to get in here. Mike McAllister. All right, Mike McAllister's in. Beatles. Are you in, Beatles? Hopefully Beatles will get in. Okay, good. That's 4. I'll go ahead and flip this. They're all going to be column 4, so they're all going to be looking in the same column. They're ranked anywhere from 10 to 13. Probably a little pause there because I flipped it around maybe. Hope that's the reason. Try to get some more light here. So we've got 4 people in so far. So it's a waiting game right now. Hope you guys are having a good weekend, good Labor Day weekend, wherever you're at, wherever you are. If you want to play, just let me know. Type "I'm in" or something to that effect, and we'll get you in. You don't have to have had played. It's not that hard to figure out. We'll help you out. I'll help you out. So we've got 4 people so far. 4. Where's old Ken Castro at? Racehorse extraordinaire. Haven't seen him in a while, huh? Well, maybe he's on a business trip or something up in Canada. There's no telling with him. He gets around. Going here and there, covering different sporting events. There's no telling. Seems like every time we get started, then a bunch of people show up. Yeah, Al Red Sox fan. Where's he at? Is he might be doing a video, who knows? Probably sleeping. Say it's nap time. Yes, you can. Jason Kunkel, we've only got 4 people so far, so that's your 5. So that's 5. I'd like to have at least, probably, 6, at least 6. Like you Beatles, you need to be sleeping. It's probably like, 1 o'clock in the morning? The game Thursday evening was awesome. They played like they should play. They made a few bonehead plays. I mean, they dropped a punt, which gave Tulsa 7 points, and then fumble. You know, some bonehead stuff that they can correct. No big deal, but, and who knows how good Tulsa really is. We'll find out as time goes on, but I think they played really well. Their wide receiver group is some of the best in the country. Al Red Sox fan, I assume you're playing. So that's 6. Who do they play this week? I really should know that. South Alabama. They play South Alabama on the road on Friday night. Another weird, off night. It's a Friday night. It's probably going to be on ESPN, though, since it's on a Friday night. Hello, Al. I assume you're playing. That gives us, if you play, that's 6 people. And we've got 10 of the worst horses from 1983. Ranked anywhere from 10 to 13, I believe. 10 to 13. All column 4 horses. 7 furlongs. I know if Steve Ryan is around, he will want to play. This is a game, and Fan-O-Matic, where's he at? Fan-O-Matic, he gave me the horses. Steve Ryan gave me the game. I bet they're both taking a nap. Need to wake them up. Nap time's over. Nap time is over. I'm glad you woke up, Al, in time. Now, these aren't the horses that have to go with the horses. I'm just kind of putting them out here so you can see the colors. You can't see that one probably if I move it there. Just kind of putting the horses out. Give Thanks. I like that name. They're both still in their stall. Yeah. See, this is what takes more time than anything, really. If I'm away from the computer, just go straight and to the inside. Well, how am I going to know if you're away from the computer? I mean, how much time do I give you? That's, I don't know that I can tell if you're away from the computer. Of the people that we have here, drafting first would be Al, Red Sox fan, would be drafting first. We're going to go by rankings. These are, by the way, that's what it looks like so far. These are ranked players and these are unranked. You have to have at least 2 races to be ranked. So the ranked players will draft first. Unranked will be after that. So it looks like Al, Red Sox fan of the people. David Mork said he couldn't make it. So he checked in. Appreciate that. So I guess, Al, if you've got a horse in mind, go ahead and pick it. Horse and color. Yeah, like sitting at the kids' table at Thanksgiving. So Al, Red Sox. It's going to be in the number 1 position. And whenever you pick a horse, let me know. Whenever you pick your horse and color. Nice pirate purple. Okay? Nice pirate purple. And the purple horse is right here. Next up is going to be let's see. Actually, it's going to be me. It's going to be me. So I really should have studied the cards, I guess. I'm going to take React and orange. Imagine that. React and orange. Next up is Pete Bosox. Pete Bosox is next. Move this up here. Try to get them all in there a little bit better. Total Departure in red. I remember that name. It's probably not a bad pick. All right. And red is right right there. The bad color. Next up is going to be Mike McAllister. You want me to pick for you? You can pick your horse. Don't be silly. Beatles. Beatles is next up, and then we will go to Mike McAllister, and then Jason Kunkel. All right, you want Welsh Charm, and black. Back in black on Welsh Charm, and then black. It's right there. No, that's not black. Or is that black? That is black. Yeah, because that's... Hold on. This purple, that's purple. That's the dark blue. Those two colors mess with me a little bit. So Mike McAllister's going give me thanks, or give thanks, and then what's your color, Mike? What color you want? Dark blue, white, green, yellow? Dark blue. Dark blue. Okay. So Jason Kunkel. You are up. Northern Ice in yellow. Is anybody else here that wants to play yellow? We've only got 6 horses in the race. Yeah, we got 6. 6 horses in the race at the moment. 4 spots left, 4 horses left. Running out of time. We're going to get going here. This will be a quick one. Might get done in an hour and a half. Only got 6 today, looks like. Last call. If anybody wants in, now's the chance. Now's your chance. This is it. If you want to play, let me know. Type it in. 4 spots left. We're going to start the race. 4 spots left. A lot of late scratches, you're right. It's going to be a quick one. Chance for everybody to gain on the rankings a little bit. All right, let's see here. Let me move this. And move. Get situated so we can bring the horses into view here. I do have a calculator handy, by the way. My wife volunteered the table that I normally play on for something of volleyball. I guess they're using it to sell stuff, I don't know, but so I had to switch tables out. And here we go. Nice Pirate. Al Red Sox fan is going to be up first. with the purple horse, a 55. That's the way to start off. It's going to be a 5. Every horse is column 4. That's going to be an 8.8. 8.8. We can be wherever you want to be. Aqueduct sounds good. Could be Kentucky Derby for all I care. Straight ahead 8. Easy enough. Next up, React. 31 is an 8. Column 4 and an 8 is an 8.5. And I will just go straight ahead 8. Alright, next up, total departure. 25. 25 is a 10. Column 4 and a 10 is an 8.3. Yeah. Yeah, this is a abbreviated Kentucky Derby. Oh, where did I put my straight ahead 8? All right. Okay, Beatles. Welsh term, naturally. 41 is an 8. I think we had that before, an 8. Column 4 is a 8.5. That's what I had, an 8.5. Obviously, 8's going to put you right even with everybody else. 7 and N1, 7. And then N1 from lane 4 is going to be 2/10. 7 and 2/10. 7 and 2/10 leaves you 1.3. And now it is Give Thanks, Mike McAllister, 45. 45 is a 6. Not bad. 6 is an 8.7. .7 for Mike McAllister. The dark blue. You can move through a horse if you're moving to the inside. You cannot move through a horse going forward, though. But you, like if you were here, you can move past him to the inside if you want. 7. 7 and over 1, okay. And from lane 5 in is 2/10. So 7.2 leaves you 1.5. Northern Ice, Jason Kunkel, 36. 36 is a 12. Column 4 and a 12. Is an 8.1. 8.1. Okay, from lane 6 in is 1.1.5. So there's 3. That is 0.4.5. And then .4.5. Okay. .65. 1.6.5 left. That's what I come up with. Okay, let's see. It is not React. It is Nice Pirate. Nice Pirate, second furlong, 53 is a 10. 8.2 plus your 0.8 is a 9. 9 even for Nice Pirate. Nine even for Al Red Sox. Straight to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That leaves you one left. React. 16. That's not good. An 11. Column 4 and 11 is an 8.1. 8.6 total. 0.5 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straight ahead 8. 0.6 left. Total departure 24. A 17. Ugh. 7.5. So 7.8 for Pete Bosox. Seven and N1. 7 lane 3 to the inside is 0.2.5. Okay, 7.2.5. 0.5.5. Welsh Charm, Beatles. 13 is a 15. 7.7. Plus your 1.3. 9. Makes it a 9 even. Nine even for Welsh Term. Nine puts you right at the front of the pack. If you want to go all 9, six, 7, 8, and you'll have to go 2 in because 8's going to put you right there next to Pete. Total departure You can go 2 in. That'd be from lane 3. That'd make it 8.5. I'll leave you with 0.5 left. 8.5 to there. Okay, 0.5 left. Mike McAllister, give thanks. 53 is a 13, column 4. 7.9 plus your 1.5, 9.4. $9.4 for Mike McAllister. Nines to here, to right there. I do have a pencil somewhere there. You got 9.4, Mr. Mike McAllister. Straight ahead 9. Is that what you want? Okay, so 0.4 left. 1 in, okay, from lane 4, it's 2. So that's going to make it 2.2 left. 0.2 left. All right, Northern Ice. Jason Kunkel. 12, almost an 11. 12, those 16 is a 7.6 plus your 1.6 and a half. 8.6, 9.2 and a half. $9.2 and a half for Northern Ice, Jason Kunkel. Straight ahead 8. 8. That it? So 1.2 and a half. D. Scott's here. Sorry you didn't make it in, D. Scott. Nice Pirate. Al Red Sox. And the purple, 52. A 9. 8.2. 9.2 total. Had 1 left over, so 9.2 for Al Red Sox. 9.2. Eight, straight ahead 8. So 1.2 left. That brings up React. 56, 14. I'm not getting very good rolls here. 14, 7.7. Plus my 0.6, 8.3. Just going to go 8. Only leaves me with 0.3 left. Total departure. No, it is Mike McAllister. Give thanks. Give thanks is surged up into third place, 56 of 14. And we just had that. That is going to be a 7.7. 7.7 plus your 0.2, 7.9. $7.9 for Mike McAllister. So 7's going to put you right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Straight ahead 7. So 0.9 left over. Next up is Welsh term. Beatles 51, a 7. 8.4. 8.4 plus your 0.5 is 8.9. 8.9 for Beatles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, he is in the way. There's no doubt about it. And now it is total departure. Pete Bosock's total departure. 35. Should be decent. Oh, it's a 10. It's a 10. 8.1. 8.6 and a half. 8.6 and a half for total departure. Nobody's gotten a really good roll yet. Right behind orange, that's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 0.9, or no, 0.6 and a half. 0.9 for Welsh term is left. 0.9. All right, Northern Ice. Jason Kunkel. 33, finally a decent roll. 33 is a 3. Column 4 and a 3. And we're in the third furlong. 8.8. 8.8 plus your 1.2. 10. And a half. 10.05 basically. 10.05. So big number. Big number. Are you going to save up? You're kind of stuck. You don't really want to go to the outside too much, I don't think. Eight's right there. That'd leave you a 2.05 left. Straight ahead 8. Point or 2. 8.05. Left. Back to Al. Nice pirate. He's a nice pirate. No swords. 43, a 10. Column 4 and a 10. 8.0. Fourth furlong is an 8.0. So 1.2, 9.2. For nice pirate, 9.2. React on deck. 9.2. Let's move this down a little bit. As far as we can move it. How about that? $9.2. 8. Stay on the inside. 8. So that leaves you with 1.2. Now it's me, React. I need something here. 63. 12. Column 4. And a 12. Fourth furlong, 7.8. Plus my 0.3. 8.1. Yeesh. 8.1. I'm sucking wind. Just to stay afloat, man. I'm just trying to keep up. 0.1 left. Yep, that's what I gotta do. I really feel like it's what I have to do here. Welsh Turner, Beatles. $35 is a 9. 9. 8.1. So 9 even. Plus your 0.9 left, so 9 even. Eight to right there. Straight ahead 8. Look at that. That looks cool. 1 left over. Now we've got total departure. $66 for total departure. That's a 4 though. And with these horses, it's about as good as it gets, I guess. A 4. 8.6. 8.6. 9.2 and a half. Total. 9.2 and a half. Pete Bosock's total departure. 8 to right there. All right. Drafting behind me, huh? We'll draft some of that. So you got 1.2 left. 1.2 and a half. I'm in the worst shape, really. So give thanks. Mike McAllister, dark blue. 51 is an 8. 8.2 plus your 0.9, 9.1. 9.1 for Mike. Taco Bueno, that's what that is. 8 is going to put you right there. If you want to stay on that outside, Mike, or do you want to move in? Decisions. Decisions. I should really put him out here, right on the tip of that square. Eight, one in. Well, you can't. You'll be right next to this horse. You can go 7 and 1 in, or 2 in. If you go 8, you got to stay on the outside right here. Eight to right here. That'll leave you with 1.1 left if you want to do that. Oh, 7 and 2 in, okay. 7 and from lane 3, it's going to be 7.5. 7.5, so it's going to change things a little bit. It's going to leave you with 1.6. 1.6. All right, Northern Ice. Last roll in column or furlong number 4. 14 is a 10. Column 4 and a 10. 8 even. So 10.05 total. 10.05 for Northern Ice. Tens all the way to there. If you want to use it all up, straight ahead 9. Okay. Leaves you with 1.05. All right, let's see. The corner. It's hard to get that corner in there. Nice Pirate. Tell me I just marked on that. 41 is a 7 for Nice Pirate. Eight point two, 9.4. $9.4 for Nice Pirate. Straight ahead 8. Leaves you with 1.4. Now it's react. See if he's got some extra energy here. 25 is a 7. We just had that. It's an 8. No, we didn't. Column 4 and a 7. 8.2. 8.2, so 8.3 total. Built a little bit back up, not much. So 0.3 left. Welsh term and beetles. 21 is an 8. 8.1. 9.3 and a half. No, wait a minute. 8.1, I was looking at Pete Bosock's. 8.1. 9.1. He had one left over, so 9.1 for beetles. Well, thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. Try to do the best I can. So 9.1 for Welsh term. Still can only go 8. Well, yeah, you can move to the outside, but 1.1, you saved up an extra 10th. Total departure, Pete Bosock's 56, 24. Not sure if that's good or bad. We'll see. 24 is way down here. Actually, 24 is good. 8.7. 9.9 and a half. 9.9 and a half for total departure. That 24 is actually a good roll. Eight to right there. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I enjoy it, that's for sure. Go 3 wide on the top. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then out 1, 8.1 and a half. 9.1 and a half. 9.1 and a half is 0.7 left. Or 8. That's 0.8 left is what I come up with, Pete. If you got something different, let me know. Northern Ice has jumped up a little bit. 44. 44 is a 4. Column 4. And a 4. Fifth furlong. 8.5. 8.5, 9.5 and a half. 9.5 and a half for Northern Ice. Straight ahead 8. So that leaves you with 1.5 and a half. Now Big Mike McAllister, and I already flipped it, Give Thanks. 35 is a 9. Column 4 and a 9. 8.0. 8 even, so 9.6 total. 9.6 for Big Mike McAllister. Eight to right there. This would be 9.1 and a half. Eight point one and a half, 9.1 and a half. So 9.1 and a half will put you right there. Or you can save up a little bit, try to stay on that inside lane. Move here, okay. 7, 8.1 and a half, 9.1 and a half. And I knew I was going to do that. I knocked over Welsh Term. 9.1 and a half, so 0.4 and a half. 0.4 and a half left, Mike. And now we have back to Nice Pirate. He's trying to go wire to wire here. First of all, let me readjust the board. Try to readjust somehow, some way here. That should get everybody in there. Nice Pirate trying to go wire to wire. 55, a 5. 5. 8.3, 9.7, 9.7. Yeah. There's probably some folks that be mad about that. You knock a horse over. They get mad about horse racing anyway. PETA does. They think it's cruel, whipping those horses. Straight ahead 8. 1.7. Al is looking good. He's got that's the most you've carried over so far. And you're at the last furlong. We could go 8. Well, of course, I didn't start in the right spot. There's React. 35. 35 is a 7. 8.1, 8.4. I'm going to end up in last place. There's 8. That leaves me with 0.4. Total departure. Snuck up on the outside. 45, 23. Pete knew what he was doing picking this horse. 23. That is a good roll. 8.7. 8.7 and 9.5. Right, yeah, I think there is. I think it's harder to go wire to wire on the inside of the farther you go. Jason, I think you're right about that. So 9.5 for Pete Bosox. 8 to right there. To the top along the rail. So you want me to go all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then N2, 9 and N2, is that what you want? Lane 3 in. Okay. So that uses up everything. That's 9.5 by my calculations. $9.5, all right. Welsh term. An 11.2. A 2 is a 8.6. 8.6. 9.7. 9.7 for Beatles. Pete, you might have saved me from getting last place. Eight to right there. You've got 9.7 Beatles. It's a tough decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point or 1.7 left. It's a pretty good amount. Mike McAllister, you are up. Give thanks. Northern Ice and Give Thanks kind of swapping back and forth here. 52 is a 12. Column 4 and a 12. 7.6. Plus your 0.4.5, so 8.05. 8.05 for Give Thanks. 8 puts you right there. Straight ahead 7. Okay. Seven, that leaves you with 1.05. $1.05 left. Northern Ice, Jason Kunkel. $46 is a 13. 7.5. So 7.5, 9.05. $9.05. You had 1.5 and a half. $9.05 for Northern Ice. Forward 9. So 0.05 left. There we go. This is it. 7 easy little furlongs. I have to move this out. Probably even more than that. Let's see here. There we go. All right, Pete Bosox, total departure down the stretch, 56. 56 is a 24, and I think that's another good roll, 24. 8.2. 8.2 total. Because you had nothing left. 6, 7, 8. Just crosses the line. And you cannot move out because that's too much, I think. No, you can move out. You can move out 1. That leaves you with half a tenth. 0.05 left for total departure. Nice Pirates up. $21 is a 7. $8.0. 9.7. 9.7. Let's see here. $9.7. 0.3, 0.6, 0.3, 6. That's as far as you can go. That's 9.6. So 0.1 or 0.1 left. Now it is react. Yeah, Pete Bosox jumped you there, Al. Did you step away from the computer there? 51's a 9. About my best roll, I think. 9. And 7th furlong, 7.5. Yeesh. 7.9. I don't even know if I'm going to hit the finish line. 7.9. 7. 3, 6, 9. 0 left. Now it is Northern Ice trying to charge on the outside. He's got some in the tank. Well, not really. He's only got half a tenth. 52, a 9. 7.5. So that's an 8. No. 7.5 and a half. Seven. Now, do the horses that don't finish, do I go ahead and do this, or do we go ahead and do them again? I think we do. 7. That'd move 0.5. That'll leave you with half a tenth. I think that's about as close as it gets right there. Half a tenth left, 0.05. Welsh term. So far I'm in last place. 45, 6, 6, 8.1, 9.8. 9.8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1.5. 8, 9 and 1.5. 9 and 1.5. 9 and 3. 9 and 6. 9 and 7.5. Leaves you with half a tenth, or not really half, but 5/100ths really. So give thanks, Mike McAllister. 54. I didn't roll very good today. 54 is a 5. $8.2. 9.2 and a half. 9.2 and a half. 9.2 and a half is, that's 1.5. Can't go again. I think that's it. So that leaves you with 0.1.5. So it's Pete Bosox first. Total departure. Then Al Red Sox. Beatles, Welsh term, third. And I did end up in the last place. Northern Ice is 4. No. Actually, it's Mike McAllister is 4th. He's got 0.1.5 left. Then Northern Ice, and then me, React. I think that's the way it goes. I think that's, if that's wrong, let me know, Pete. But McAllister had the most left over among these 3 horses. I had nothing left. And Northern Ice had half, or 100th, 5/100ths. Oh, did he? Let's see. Nice Pirate, 1/10. Total departure. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. Al did have more. Had a half of a tenth, or I don't know. Is it a half a tenth? Is it a 100th? Is it? So I guess you're right, yeah. Al gets first. Barely. Hangs on. And I wrote... Yeah, you had 1/10. You're correct. You did. Worst horse in the field doesn't get to go back to the barn. I think that's right. I'm not going to take React again. That's for sure. So yeah, it is Al. And then Pete. Pete gave it a good run though. Total departure. After starting, he started in what, 3rd spot? I started in the number 2 spot and ended up in last. That's a good horse though. Total departure, you start looking at it. These 24s and 25s are actually pretty good numbers. Let's see, 20, yeah. You get up in the 20s. In column 4, you want something around 19, a number 19 to 24. 19 to 24 are good numbers for a column 4 horse. So 22 is good. 24. You hit that 24, I think. 23 is good. Where's a 19? Is there a 19? I don't see a 19. 18 is probably not, right on the edge. Nope, you don't want an 18 in column 4. Let's see, React. I did not have any 19 to 24s. No 19 to 24s. I got a 25 there, which is not good. So you learn, I'm learning about the cards. Northern Ice did not have anything up there. Total Departure is a good pick. Let's see. A nice Pirate. You got anything from 19 to 24? Nope. Not really. But you had the inside lane. And you had some good rolls. Is it a mistake moving to the rail? Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, because you used up some tenths there moving in. You could have saved up a tenth, and you still would have gone just as far as he did. You know, you could have saved up, what was that? That would have been 5 tenths actually you used moving in. Because you moved, 5 tenths. You would have saved up. So 5 tenths, you would have won, I think. If you would have stayed right there. I think you'd have got him. So that was a little quicker, about an hour after, if you don't count the drafting and all that. It was about an hour, roughly. If you don't count drafting and waiting around for people to show up, it's about an hour on the race itself. But we had 6 horses. We had 4 spots open. You would have saved, 5 tenths, right. You would have had 5.5 and a half. So, or 0.5 and a half. You could have, I don't know. It would have been close. I think you might have got him, though. Yeah, I think you're right. All right. Yep. Thank you guys for joining me on this Apba saddle racing. We're going to do it again. I'm going to get these posted. Now, since there was only 6 horses, first place is only worth 6 points. It's worth the amount of horses that are in the race, if that makes sense. So first place is worth 6, on down to 1 still for last, which would be me. But the most you can get for winning is 6, if there's only 6 horses. I sound like your math teacher. It does get a little mathy. But that's okay. I don't like math in baseball too much, but I like it in this. Doesn't make any sense, I know, sometimes, but it's a different game. It's a whole different attitude. I don't mind the mathiness in this game because it's really it's part of the game. It's really, baseball. I don't like math in baseball. It's really shouldn't be part of the game. It's the way I feel about it. So thank you guys. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for all your suggestions also, Pete. I'm going to have that drawing later on tonight on the Patreon channel, Patreon account. We'll have that drawing later on for the $20 to wherever you guys want it to go. Alright, so I will see you guys over there a little bit later. Until then, you guys take care and God bless.